Mike's Beer Reviews, back with a special episode of As the Beer Swirls. This could go one way or the other. We're not sure. Science is the name of the game today. My name is Dan.
My name is Mike. Dan, what are we drinking?
Okay.
So, he's getting serious. Hold on. All right. So
this is a growler of beer that has been stored in Mike's fridge for, we're pretty sure, like 2.5 years.
We're pushing
3 years.
3 years, maybe.
Yeah. So this is Elixir, which is from Crafty Ales Lagers over in Phelps, New York. They were a local nano brewery.
Yeah. One of our favorite breweries.
So Elixir is, what is it classified as?
It's a Belgian quad.
Belgian quad.
Yeah.
So in 2018, Crafty's had won the New York State, they had won a medal in the New York State beer competition. They took home the gold for the 2018 variant of this. So anyways, each year, if you're a Mug Club member, they invite you over and, hey, it's vertical time. Here's a vertical. Well, Mike had gotten this filled of 2017 Elixir. It's been in a growler ever since. We realized growlers, you probably looking at 2 weeks. We get it.
They don't last very long.
So if this is bad, we're going to know it because we just got back from Crafty's on 2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago doing this year's vertical.
Yeah, so it was a 6-part vertical. 17, 18, 19, 21. Skip 20 because of COVID pandemic thing.
Yep.
22 and 23. So we've had it as it's properly stored, and it's fantastic. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do a little science.
If this is bad, I feel bad for...
There was a hiss.
There was a hiss. You should have wax capped it.
What am I? I don't have any... I'm not Kyle.
All right, I'll get a hard pour.
I'm not hyping over here, but that would...
I mean, it's carbonation.
Look at it.
We didn't even show the growler.
We're going to show it. We'll let that sit. So, Crafty Ales Lagers. I don't get beer in growlers much anymore. This
is kind of a relic.
So
there was some... Let's try and swirl it up.
Yeah.
There was some carbonation, which is a good sign.
There was a hiss opening it, and there was some carbonation. Right. Look at it. I'll tell you what. And now it's still got that nice, deep red amber color to it. I mean, it looks like
a wooden penny.
A wooden penny, like cranberry colored. It looks great. Oh, my dirty glass.
Almost like a whiskey color. Oh, like a fine bourbon or something.
Okay, all right.
Like a sherry.
Oh, sherry.
Which, no spoilers. This can turn into a nice, Some of the older iterations of this beer can become a nice liquory drink. All right.
It's gonna whiff on this.
It's got booze in it, so I mean it's safe.
Sure. Yeah, we're good. Oh.
Okay.
There's fruit.
It's still cold. It's been in the fridge.
Yeah, I mean
we've been had it sitting out for like 20 freaking minutes.
Easy, but yeah. I'll tell you what, there's a nice dark fruit note in there.
Oh, the cherry's unreal.
The cherries pop in. There's like some plum. Maybe a little raisin in there. Like it's definitely, and we noticed it the other night when we were drinking them, like your aromas, your taste kind of settle in these older ones. And they just become much more silent and subdued, but they waft in there.
Swirled up, man. You get this huge whiff of just like a fruit cake.
Fig Newton.
Fig Newton fruit cake. Oh, I just got some bubble gum.
Oh, a little yeast action?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's very pleasant.
There's a slight banana bubblegum kind of juicy fruit thing going on.
Okay. All right. Oh, bring back the juicy fruit now.
Yeah, but not an IPA.
There's a nice, it's not medicinal, but it's borderline medicinal cherry.
And throughout all that, it smells clean.
It does. It smells crisp and clean.
Like, even on the nose, it finishes clean. Let's, we'll dive in.
Let's dive in.
This might be a long format.
It very well might be. Cheers. Holy shit. Dude, this is... drink the rest of that tonight.
Oh, wow. Dude, all right.
Let's
Mike, we're on camera here.
It doesn't matter. Let's break this down. So, this has a very pleasant, crisp fruit note. The cherry is still front and center, popping, and it tastes like they're not maraschino cherries, but they're fresh red cherries that you have dipped and soaked in some sort of alcohol.
That's one thing I forgot. We forgot to look up. I want to say it's around 9% ABV.
I thought it was higher.
It could be higher.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's look.
Yeah, look. Just type up Elixir, I think.
Yeah.
He's got
it comes up on Untappd.
So, yeah, he's got certain years in there, but...
So what do you get now? Like, because it's a very, like, crisp red berry juice forward.
Honestly, the spiciness from a fresh Elixir has
17.
No,
we'll go to 16. 9.5. 9.5.
So the spices have died down, but to the point where it's almost become like a semi-syrup, if you will. Mm-hmm. Like a semi-syrup of all those notes that we got on the aroma. I think that I'm getting a little bit more cherry, kind of cordial kind of thing. Maybe sans the chocolate. Because I get a little vanilla hint to it. Almost like a brandy. Like a Di-Serono or something. Like a liqueur like that. Or like a brandy or a sherry. Like you get that sherry note to it.
Yeah. Okay.
But the body, like I said, it's fuller, a little bit syrupy, but yet still it's got a little carbonation.
I think this drink's a little heavier than the other night when we were drinking it.
There's still a little nice spritz of carbonation on the back end, which is just fine. I think maybe I'd want just a little bit more carbonation, but I mean it's sitting in growler for 2.5 years. What are you gonna do,
with it, dude? This is it's drinking so smooth, like a nice liqueur, like.
Oh, dude. You sit here with your fine cheeses and stuff. Drink this back.
Like, I would want, like, just a line of little tasters to pour for everybody and have that, like, charcuterie board out there.
Some smoked
and you're just,
Goudas.
Oh, my gosh. Your meats, your cheeses, like, some grapes, oh, gosh.
This screams holidays.
It does. We are drinking this. I'm glad we didn't drink this in the dead of July. I mean,
yeah.
It's not the beer.
We are post-Christmas.
We are midweek between Christmas and New Year's, and this is the perfect time. Much like he had the perfect time to do that vertical.
Now that we've opened it and kind of unleashed the beast, I mean, the carbonation is non-existent. It's just kind of...
Yeah, it's all settled now. But it doesn't matter. Like, the carbonation did its job when we first opened it, and... It's drinking so pleasant right now.
A lot of brown sugar, too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A little caramel sugar daddy.
Yeah, there's a little toffee to it.
It's weird. It's kind of like this hybrid of like... It's evolved in this hybrid of like an American barley wine with some Belgian aspects.
Man, I don't think I could have put it better myself. I think you're spot on. And I think one of the fun things about doing the vertical is... You get that chance to see what this tastes like fresh, and then to see what it tasted like 5 years ago.
So, I mean, some years...
The way this beer evolves. And it's an up and down kind of thing. Like, things that pop out more in certain years are more subdued in other years. It's quite a journey.
Dude, that vertical we did to 2021 was... I was
your least favorite, right?
Yeah, it was just too spicy.
See, I wasn't a fan to begin with, but as it warmed up and everything, I enjoyed it much more. Like the second half of that glass, like
right.
This is really good. So, Crafty Ales Lagers, it's one of our favorite breweries. They make so many just base beers over there. Like, you're not going over there for your hazy double IPAs with all the super hops that are popular right now. You are getting base solid beers over there, and
just slammed a milk stout the other night.
oh my gosh, that freaking milk stout.
No thrills. Take it back.
That's all it is. It's a milk stout.
Yeah, no thrills. Take it back to 2009. Here's a fucking milk stout. Cherish it.
Cherished every sip. Every sip. If you're in the Finger Lakes region and you are doing a bit of brewery hopping, as people are wont to do in this area, you'd be doing yourself a disservice not going over to Phelps, New York, and hitting up Crafty Ales and Lagers.
Yeah. Not too far. So a lot of people, if they come to the FLX region, they tend to hit up Canandaigua just because they,
it's like the hub.
Yeah, because you got CMAC,
Canandaigua,
you get
Geneva,
all the wineries.
all the wineries are that kind of hub over there. But you can almost make an afternoon in Phelps now when you've got Crafties over there, you've got Local Palate to eat, you've got the distillery, Smoking Tails over there. You can have a nice little afternoon right in downtown.
All right, Mike, what do you rate it?
I don't even know how I'd properly rate this beer. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it a 4.45.
Okay. All right. I think for the 17, I want to say I give it a 4.3. The 2018, I think that's like a 4.6.
The 18's ungodly good. I think the 19 was just below the 18. I can't wait to see what the 23 does.
Yeah, because I think 23's base is...
The base is great, and I think it's going to age really well. So yeah, this was a fun science experiment. It's been sitting
I'm glad it didn't go south
for a while. I'm so
I was very like...
I opened, remember, what was it, like a year and a half, maybe it's a year or two ago, I opened the growler of 19.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, what are you doing? And it's like, I was like, it's pretty delicious.
Yeah, because I was all worried about it.
So good.
Yeah.
Well, here you go.
Maybe it's 2020. Was it 2020?
They didn't do 2020.
Oh, yeah, no, 20. No.
Or was it when I opened it? I don't remember when I opened it.
I think
it might have been 2020. Because I drank it. It was around the holidays.
So here's the thing. We got a crowler of the 2019.
We do have a crowler of the 2019 season.
And we're going to have to break into that and review that too. So
we'll do that, see what happens.
We should have done side by side, but that's a lot of beer. We don't want to go to waste, is what I'm saying.
Well, one of us may have wanted to open it. But,
well, whatever. Hindsight 2020.
Sure.
It's more reviews featuring crafties.
Hey, I'm all for that.
Maybe we should let it set even longer. It's in a growler.
That's true. I mean, if it sits all right in a growler, it's got to be okay in a growler.
Right? You would think. All right.
You would think. Anyway.
Down in the description below, FLX Beer Reviews on Instagram, YouTubes, and Twitter. My Untappd, Mike's Untappd. Check them out. Check me out. Come be our friend. Down in the description below, what do you like about your local breweries?
Give us some local breweries to check out.
Yeah, I mean, because, I don't travel. Mike travels.
I travel over here.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.